Hi friends, welcome to WafaStudies YouTube channel. With this video, I wanted to start a playlist called Azure PowerShell Real-Time Scenarios, and in this video, I wanted to show you how you want to delete the resource groups from your Azure subscription. So let's say you have Azure subscription and you want to delete the resource groups, how to do that. So to do that, let's go to Visual Studio Code, and I hope you guys have seen my videos of Azure PowerShell and PowerShell videos, because right, that is basic to get an idea and try to understand this video end to end. So we have to connect to Azure subscription first using your PowerShell locally. That you can do it either via PowerShell console or from the Visual Studio Code as well. You can navigate to view terminal. So when I go to view and terminal, I should see a terminal here, and this is where we can use some commands to connect to your Visual Studio subscription. I mean your Azure subscription. So let me try to connect to my Azure subscription here. To connect to your Azure subscription in the PowerShell, use this command connect hyphen AZ account. So when you use that command, it will try to establish connection with your Azure subscription. But to do that, it will ask you to enter the credentials here. So select mahirbasha@outlook.com because that's my personal ID using which I can connect to my Azure subscription. Now you can see in the PowerShell, it says that I have connected to my subscription. My subscription name is Visual Studio Enterprise subscription. So now let's try to open this subscription in Azure portal and see what is there. So if I go to Chrome browser, I have already connected it. If I go to resource groups, I have two resource groups here. One is resource group 1, then resource group 2. So my real-time scenario is I want to delete these resource groups. Okay. So let me try to write a PowerShell code for the same. Here, PowerShell samples folder. Let me create a file. Let me name it like delete rg. Yes, .ps1. That means delete resource groups. .ps1 is an extension for the PowerShell files. So here I am going to write the PowerShell code. Let me try to create a variable called. Uh, Firstly, right before that, let's try to execute a command here and show you this. So let me make it little bigger. So let me clear this. So here there is a command called get az resource group. When you use this command, right, it will give all the resource groups actually. Now the same command I will use in my PowerShell code. You can see it gave both the resource groups, resource group 1, resource group 2. It is basically an array. From here to here one item, from here to here another item. So let me try to use this command get hyphen az resource group. Okay. And then it is giving some data back, right? So let me store the data in a variable called dollar list rgs, list of resource groups. So that's why I'm naming it. So I can check the type of that also. So what I can do, list of resource groups dot get a type function. If I use, I can see the type of that. So I saved this file, and here in the PowerShell I'm running the delete resource groups dot ps1 file now, and I'm hitting enter. You can see that it says it's a array type. That means I can loop over the items inside that. So what I can do here, I can use the for each, then dollar $rg, take every item as a resource group from list of resource groups. Okay, so take this. Okay, then what I wanted to do it here is I wanted to loop everything and I want to delete it. So before deleting, I want to print something there using the write host command. So I will say deleting resource group. Then I want to print the resource group name. So dollar open bracket close bracket. Then dollar $rg will hold every item. Then there is a resource group name property that will give the resource group name. So from here to here like one item. So dollar $rg represents that one item. Then dot resource group name, because you see that dot resource group name gives the resource group name. So it will simply says that deleting resource group. Then I have to write the actual code to delete the resource group. So there is something called remove az resource group. Okay. So when I see this command remove as resource group, Then I can pass the name, and to the name I can pass same thing from the $rg, take the resource group name and pass it. So above command, so this command helps to delete the resource group actually. Then once the deletion completes, I can print once again saying resource group deleted. So I can print here saying deleted rg, then resource group name. So let me remove these dots and let me save this. If I run this code, technically what it will do, it will take all the resource groups from here. Then it is iterating over every resource group using the for each. Then it is printing I am deleting the resource group. Then actual deletion is happening and it will print that deleted the resource group. So let's try to run this PowerShell code now here. So here from the terminal, I will simply say delete resource groups.ps1, and you see that it is telling me that deleting resource group 1 you want to delete. If yes, then what you can do here, you can type the enter y. Okay, that means yes, I want to delete it. So once I do that, in the Azure portal it will try to update the status of the resource group as deleting. Let me show you that. So when I go to Azure portal, so let me click this home and then navigate to resource groups. Then let me go to the resource group 1. That is what the deletion is happening right now. And when I go inside that resource group 1, it should show that you see the status here. It says that it is deleting it. In a while it will delete it. You can see that it's deleted already. Now it is deleting resource group 2. It is asking me to confirm. I can hit yes, no once again. For every resource group deletion, it will ask me to confirm using this Y. If you don't want that to happen, in this command here at the last, try to use this force flag. If you use this right, it won't ask for the manual confirmation. It will directly start iterating over the resource groups and will try to delete them. So resource group 2 deletion is in progress. I can go to the portal. I can go to the resource group 2 here. I should see the deleting status there. You can see the deleting status there. Okay. So let's wait. In a while, it will delete the resource group 2 as well. Great. Resource group 2 as well deleted. I can go to the browser here where I opened my Azure portal. I can go to the resource groups and I should see 0 resource groups. You see there is no resource groups to display. Okay. So that's it in this video. I hope you got how to use the PowerShell code that will help you to delete the resource groups from your Azure subscription. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much.